And hello, everybody, and welcome to the campus of Bishop Guertin High School. I'm Tom King, and here with executive producer Pete Johnson, and we have a fabulous volleyball matchup for you here on National ETV. It's the Bishop Guertin High School Cardinals against the Nashua South Panthers. 5-3 for Bishop Guertin, 3-5 for Nashua South. And of course, the last time we saw the Panthers, they were celebrating a huge win over Nashua North. They've lost one match since. Bishop Guertin, the last time we saw them, they beat Nashua North, and then they went on they were 5-0, riding high, and they ran into Bedford and Hollis Brookline and also at Portsmouth. They've lost 3 in a row, so they are looking to get on the right track. And we are almost set, ready to go for Bishop Guertin. I think Caroline Sullivan, number 8, is their key player. She is up on the left side of the Cardinal net. For Nashua South, they're pretty much all about teamwork. They've got a lot of players who are trying to make their way through. I think sophomore Morgan Gillis is one of their top players. And also Catherine Garland, a junior, is also a key for them. She had a great match against Nashua North. And here we go. Is serving for Guertin is number 2, Julia Foster. Nice dig by the Panthers, nice net play, and a point is going to go to Nashua South. Up front, making that hit and making that little drop shot is number 6 for Nashua. That's Lauren Bernard. Set up now for the Cardinals, a hit. Nice dig by Nashua South. Another block, and that is out. And it's going to be Guertin with the point. We're even at 1. First set just underway here from the Caligula Dome. Little stoppage in play. Set to serve Veronica Gomez, number 5 for Bishop Guertin. First hit and an unforced error there. Nice serve by Gomez. Ball is hit out. Two 2-1 Guertin. Line drive. That is going to be long, I think. So we're even at 2. This is going to be a turning point one way or another for these two teams. Guertin looking to right the ship and get back into contender status. Nashua South looking to get up to that status, and they can do that with a win today. Otherwise, they'll probably fall into the second tier of teams. Sullivan with a kill, and she nails it. 3-2 in favor of Guertin. Set to serve now for the Cardinals, number 3, Natalie Huth. The libero. In or out? Going to be in. 4-2 in favor of the Cards. Good crowd on hand here at the Caligula Dome. Student bodies for both teams. Nice dig by Guertin. And that kill is going to find the corner. That was number 9, Larissa Camoli. Nails it. Dig by the Panthers. It was Garland up front. Another dig by Guertin. Set, shot, no. Another set. Here's a kill attempt. Saved by Guertin. Set up in the corner, and it's in. Natalie Huth, number 3. Or no, that was number 7. I'm sorry. Bella Reichert. Reichert with the kill. Huth with the serve. Garland, and it's long. Guertin jumping out to a 6-3 lead. Sullivan, but a nice save by the Panthers. Dig. Set up. Blocked by South, but it goes off the stanchion. So it's going to be Guertin's point. They are right now on a roll. 7-3, a 4-point run. The run continues. And now it ends. But that momentum puts Guertin in the driver's seat. And here's the serve by South. Is Garland on the serve. Set up. Kill attempt, not saved by South. Sullivan with a dig. Oh, a nice shot right there. Perfect right hand shot by Larissa Camoli. Found the middle and hit it where they ain't. Cardinals up 9-4. Oh, and a little drop serve. Almost works. Block attempt, doesn't do it. Goes off the net. 10-4. Guertin winning this one at the net right now. Bella Reichert. Long, I believe. Yep. Serve was long, 10-5. So Nashua South with a chance now to make up some points. Drop shot, and they're not going to be able to do it as Guertin's Larissa Camoli drops one in perfectly. She's having a great first set. And it's 11-5. It's interesting to note that these two head coaches last year were the JV coaches. Kyle Clement, Tom Langer, or at least the assistant coaches. And now it's their program. Another point for Guertin on the serve. They lead at 12-5. Trying to get to that 20 spot first, and then you can strategize. Sullivan with a dig, another dig there, and a shot and a kill. Boy, they are just racking up points with some good net play. That was Tess Brunier. She just slammed it down. 13-5, and Tom Langer hasn't called time to talk about it. Set up on the far side, and that kill doesn't work. Nice idea. I mean, that was the shot to make. for Kelly Ryan, but it just went into the net. The downward motion carried it into the net. And it's now 14-5. Nice serve. And an errant dig. Another unforced error, 15-5, and Guertin is in the driver's seat in set number 1. Boy, some impressive volleyball by Bishop Guertin right now. Looking for that kill, and he does it again from that side. Wow. And now South calls time, 16-5. The Panthers, it was 3-3, then all of a sudden they go on a 13-2 run. And Bishop Guertin with the advantage. Well, we hope you tune in on Friday night. John Collins and I will be there for Nashua South Guertin football, and that is a big West Conference game. Guertin will go in at 3-1. South will go in after just winning an epic battle, probably the best North-South game ever, 43-42 over Nashua South. So, but it'll be a telling moment because the winner of that game, that would set up, if Guertin wins on Friday night, and we're looking ahead, and North wins at Keene on Saturday, that would probably set up a battle for the conference championship on the following Friday, October 8th. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. South, of course, would love to spoil all of that with a win and put themselves in a conversation, which they would do. So tune in on Friday night here on National ETV. That serve goes off the net, 16-6 now. South has a chance to put some runs together, points together. Dig, and it's not going to work. An errant hit right there. Number 11 didn't quite get all of it on the return. Grace Fusco. Looks like that's Gillis on the serve. Long shot. Another good serve. And whistle blows. That point's going to go to Guertin. Morgan Gillis has just served 2 straight points. Trying for 3. Sullivan almost with the drop. South over the net. No, maybe. And that's going to be Guertin's point. It was a good idea by number 6 for Nashua South, Lauren Bernard, but Bernard's hand went over the net. You can see it. And it's now 17-8. Dig by the Panthers. And a point for Guertin. 18-8. They regained that 10-point advantage. It was 3-3, then it was 8-3. And Guertin just stormed off. Serving now for the Cardinals, Julia Foster, and that one is errant, and it goes out, and it'll be South point and South serve. Looks like number 12 for the Panthers taking the serve. Malia Martel. Then Malia puts it out. Guertin up 19-9. Foster won't be the server. It's going to go back now to Veronica Gomez, who started the run when it was tied. John Collins will be joining us soon. Tyler Thompson on camera at center court. High above center court, and another point for Guertin. 20-9. Panthers just starting a little flat-footed in this one. Can't get untracked. Gomez. Good dig by South. Sullivan digs it up. And the point's going to go to South. So an illegal touch. A catch there. I think it was Sullivan on the catch. 20-10. Pace has kind of slowed down as Guertin's run has now just put them in position to try to, I don't want to say crawl, but just get to that finish line of 25 as they're the first to reach 20. And with unforced errors like that, you're able to do it. As the serve by Nashua South's Kelly Ryan a little too long. Huth with the serve and a winner. Another winner. Huth and another serve. Oh, South almost kept it alive. Almost. Nina Mahallingham dove for it, got a piece of it. It looked like it was going to hit the ground, but it didn't, and now it's 23-10, 2 points away from taking the first set. That might have gone out, but Mahallingham played it, and a spike attempt again from that side. The Panthers just can't get that timing down. Goes off the net. On that spike attempt, Kayleen Malpass didn't quite have it. 24-10. It's set point now for Huth. Chance to grab a 1-0 lead. Mahallingham with the dig. Back to her. She gets a nice one over the net. Now it's going to go set up in front. And it's long. Probably should have gone to the left side because having a great precision night is Bella Richard from that side. Shot attempt by Larissa Camoli goes out. And now Mahallingham will serve. Line drive serve. It's a good one. Nice serve. And South gets another point. Just basically underway here from the Caligula Dome, although we're almost through the first set. Another good serve. Drop over the net. A nice shot. Saved by Huth. Picked up. And a shot. Oh, almost a kill. And it's going to go one more. Don't do it. They couldn't get it. Mahallingham had a chance to save it. I thought she was going to do it. It didn't happen. As the Cardinals roll in set one, 25-12. So we told you about football on Friday. Two great Friday night games coming up. It's that stretch of all area matchups. All city matchups. North-South was last Friday. We have Guertin South this Friday at 6:30. And then on October 8th, Bishop Guertin versus North for high school football. It's interesting to note, North and Guertin, we did the soccer doubleheader earlier this year, this fall, because we're almost into October. We'll be in October in another 2 days. And we did volleyball, North and Guertin. They do not play each other in soccer, in boys or girls soccer. I mentioned that to Winston Houghton the other night, last night, at the Alvern game, which was a fantastic soccer game. The Alvern girls soccer game between Alvern and Guertin. And I said, I'll probably see you next time when you play North. He goes, we don't play them this year. I said, oh, really? And I looked at the schedule today, and sure enough, there is no North game, which is a shame. You figured that would be an automatic, but it's not. Boy, I'll tell you what, the fans are kind of quiet here tonight. Student body isn't, there's no chance, there's no nothing. And there are a lot of students over in the corner for Nashua South. They're dressed in I don't know, October colors, I would imagine. Pumpkin colors. There must be some kind of a theme going on over there. That's how they're dressed up. A little break here in the action. 1:12 left in the break. Bishop Guertin coming in at 5-3. South at 3-5. The team to beat in Division I is Bedford. They are dominant. They won it last year, an unbeaten team, went 21-0, and this year probably going to do the same. Hollis Brookline would love to have something to say about that, but they lost to the Bulldogs in a regular season meeting. They've lost 3 straight to them now, regular season matchups and the championship matchup last year. John Collins will be joining me soon. But if Guertin plays anything like they just did in this first set, if they keep playing like that, he better get here fast. Could be over with by the time he arrives. And we are getting set for set number 2. Guertin 25-12 in the first set. I better mark that down, Pete Johnson. So you can know, get the scores right for later on. BG jumped out to an 8-3 lead and just cruised. It was 3-3, and BG took 13 of the next 15 points for a 25-12 win. Here we are with set number 2. Nice drop shot there by the Cardinals, and it works. Guertin with another point, up 1-0. BG field hockey today won, snapping a 2-game skid. They beat Manchester Memorial. McKenna Reiki, the goalie, had a school record 14 saves for the Cardinals. Nashua South also played today. And here's another point for Guertin. They're off to a great start here. But no, it's actually, yeah, is that their point? I believe it is. They're off to a great start, up 3-0. So since that 3-3 tie, they have dominated. Foster with the serve. Oh, there's a kill coming, waiting to happen, and it's long. Nashua South cannot quite find the borders for those shots because they are being set up perfectly on the right side, on the right side of the net, and can't just get it down. Oh, Mahallian with a big save. Nice block by Guertin. Set up from the far side. Another block by Guertin, tipped. Here's a set right now. Guertin goes to the block, it goes out, but who touched it? The Cardinals did. The block hurt them. It tipped off a Guertin hand, and so that's going to set up a serve now for Nashua South, finally, as it's 4-1. Katrina Norton will be serving. Well, we get a timeout. No, just a rotation. Or do they award it? 5-1 now, Guertin, after that point. Another unforced error. And now making the serve is going to be Veronica Gomez. Well, it's been all Cardinals in this match. Amazing. Nice dig by Mahallian. Up and a kill attempt and a block. Guertin 6-1. Wow. Gomez. Line drive serve, and smartly Mallingham lets it go out, but it was in. Boy, I thought that was going to go out easily. 7-1. Gomez, nice dig by the Panthers. And a really good shot. That's the best kill of the night. Carolina, that's the best kill of the night for the Cardinals. Or for the Panthers, rather. And it's now 7-2. That was Katrina Norton. Here's a setup, and that time Sullivan with authority, but a nice save by South. Remember that point if South is able to win it. Sullivan, another kill. Saves South, another dig. Setup, they're gonna have to dig it over. Set up in front, too long. Whoa, it dropped in. It looked like it was gonna go long, and Alex Nutting puts it right on the line. 8-2 in favor of BG. And a nice block by the Guertin. Set up to Sullivan, but this time it hits the net. South with the serve. Oh, nice save by the Panthers. Setting it up. South making a comeback. 8-4. And that serve is out by Nashua South. Malia Martell. And now Caroline Sullivan is going to be serving, the senior. And she puts it out. So a trade of serves back and forth. And it's now a 9-5, but South is starting to creep back into it. A substitution. Coming in front for South, Kayleen Malpass. Serving for South, Kelly Ryan, number 2. Nice hard serve. Block in front. Here's a setup in front. Oh, nice hard spike, but the Panthers keep it alive. Sullivan with a tip. South still keeps it alive. Another good kill, and that time it worked. It was back and forth, and South did a great job, but Larissa Camoni gets the point, and it's now 10-5. And that serve is good. Aaron hit by the Panthers, 11-5. And that serve goes into the net. It's one of the few unforced errors that Guertin has had today. Bella Richard. And it's 11-6. Welcome, John Collins.
Oh, your dulcet tones, Tom.
I'll tell you what, It's all green and white so far. 25-13 in the 25-12 in the first set, and they jumped out to a 7-2 lead, and it's 11-6 right now.
Just the second set now.
Yep.
Okay.
Set number 2, but I'll tell you what, if Guertin wins this, I'd pretty much
threaten the sweep, right?
Yeah, I would, wonder. Oh, Sullivan with a nifty shot, but she's not going to get the point.
Well, as I'm sure you went over, the standings made BG.
They just reversed 3-5, 5-3. But Guertin started out 5-0, and they've lost 3 in a row. So
of course, they ran into some iron there, though.
They played the iron, exactly. That's the problem. Mahallingham with the serve. Take it away, John Collins.
Thank you, Tom King. As we go through the second set here, BG in control on the scoreboard for the moment. Anyway, narrowing the deficit, though, is South, and there's going to be a timeout accordingly.
Yeah, it's a good timeout by the Cardinals. They were in control, and now it's 11-8.
About as close as they've played them so far tonight, I would imagine.
Yes, pretty much. It was 3-3 in set number 1, and Guertin took 13 of the next 15 points.
Yeah, so, looking at those standings before I got here, of course, you got Bedford 9-0, the big dog again in girls volleyball.
They're going to be tough to beat. I think it's Bedford's world, and everybody else is just living in it.
Yeah, you're probably right. Scanning the schedule, BG has played Bedford, and he went down 0-3 quickly. And that was the game previous to this one that took place just 2 nights ago at Bedford. So Bedford scheduled to play South on October 8th. Not much rest for South. They got to play tomorrow night against Concord. I see. That one is long. BG back in the score column here, up 12-8 in set 2. Trying to take a commanding 2-0 lead in this match. And on service for Bishop Guertin is Larissa Camoli. And nice line drive over the net. Wow, we got a good vantage point here on the stage. That was just out. I'm sure Tom's been officiating so far in this game.
Now, Guertin has found the lines. They've found the squares.
Have they?
Yes, they have.
South just out there, about maybe 1.5 feet. That would have been an unreturnable ball, of course, an ace if Kill had they gotten it inside the yellow stripe. Good volley here by BG. The setup, and another block by number 9 for South.
Oh, the tip off, she was out of bounds. That was the block for South. That was Garland. She had a great match against Nashua North.
Certainly the play of that volley right there, Catherine Garland, to deny a kill by Tess Prunier of BG. On the left side of the net. That is just long. That's a good decision.
There have been a lot of those tonight for South. They've had a lot of unforced errors. And now they're down 14-9. Guertin in control here in set number 2. My theory, John Collins, is you get to 20 and then you play the odds.
I see.
Skirts
the net. Great serve by Julia Foster. Just touch over by Carolyn Sullivan. And a nice shot saved on the dig by Natalie Houff. Set up and just underneath the top cord. Tess Prunier can't get it up and over. Point for South.
Yeah, Prunier's shot just aimed right at the net, straight ahead.
Yeah, she did not have the angle.
No, she did not.
Backline serve now for South's number 8. Katrina Norton is long, and Tom mentioning that's an epidemic, I guess, for South.
All night for the Panthers. Their service.
Well, that's too bad because it's so close. It's got to be frustrating for South. You got to recalibrate on those serves, clearly.
Veronica Gomez
doing the honors for BG right in front of us. Perched on the stage here at Bishop Guertin. She's got her own, it reminds me of the free throw routines that basketball players have. Nice sinking line drive down the middle on the back line. What a save by Kelly Ryan, and way long. That's a South point.
Yeah, Sullivan had a lot of juice. She knew she was going to have to really give it a ride, but she gave it too much of a ride.
is Janvi Bakwal also helping out in that volley to give South a point here and narrow BG's lead to 4.
To save it. Nope,
and that's going to be closer to Tom than it is to going to the other side of the net. So that's another South point. A bit of a rally here for the Panthers.
15-12.
Could they possibly steal this second game?
Morgan Gillis on the serve.
See what Morgan goes with here.
Great athlete.
Blooper, and it was barely saved on a tremendous dive. Gomez got to it. Gomez again, the setup. The kill shot is saved. They can't get it back.
Nope. There have been a few of those.
Might have been long, Tom. What do you think? South electing to get in the way of that.
Yeah, I thought it would have gone long.
Yeah, I think that was their only play. As you could see, it didn't go very well on the touch. So back to a BG serve for Natalie Health. Senior at 5'3". Can't get it over the top cord, however.
She's the libero. She's had some good serves already, but Kyle Clement just looked up at the ceiling saying, oh.
Rewinding that Veronica Gomez dig. How about that? That was the highlight of that point. That was the
highlight right there.
The setup, BG.
Sullivan.
A lot of velocity. Did it tip somebody?
It got somebody's hand, and it's 17-13. Sullivan is a major player for them. I think if she goes, they go.
And that's some velo on it. I think StatCast had that at 65 miles an hour.
She had a great match against North, one that we did here. Jason Roby and I did it 2 weeks ago.
She's a senior with some height at 5'9".
Fall season is flying by.
Jam-packed with games.
That's out.
That is out. A little bit too much juice behind that serve by Carolyn Sullivan.
Yeah, she's got that strength.
Yeah, it was like those soccer players we were watching the other day, Tom, that just couldn't keep the ball from sailing over the net.
John, I saw a fantastic girls soccer game
you
yesterday.
wrote about
Alvern and Guertin.
1-0, right?
Right off the back.
A deflection?
It looked like it went off the back of... She said it didn't, but I thought it did off of Brooke Paquette because she had turned away to try to get a piece of the ball.
Too many touches for BG. South Point, 17-15.
Look at this. The Panthers right back in it.
They need this game, needless to say, trailing 1-0.
Kelly Ryan on the serve right now. Chance to tie the match with a couple of points.
Shot is a good one. Libero, Natalie Health sets it up. The shot is not over the net. BG on their heels right now.
Right idea, but didn't get the right result, and now it's 17-16.
Kelly Ryan on a roll.
This is a set the Cardinals, if they lose this set, will know they let it get away.
Ryan serve. A good one. Dug by Health. The setup. The shot. Not over again. That was Bella Reitzer that couldn't get it up.
Tied.
17 all. And timeout, Bishop Guertin.
It was 8-2 Cardinals. And now it's 17-17. Second timeout for Guertin and new head coach Kyle Clement. Both these coaches last year were assistants. Now they're in charge. Of course, Langer was not in charge of South. I aired earlier. Langer was not an assistant with the Panthers. He was he's in charge of South now. He was an assistant with North. So now it's his program at Nashua South.
Right.
So I want to correct what I said earlier. Forgot that he wasn't on the South staff last year. He was on the North staff, and he was a very valuable member of it. He knew all the young coming up players as he was a JV coach.
We got to peer in on the huddles for BG and South, courtesy of our cameraman Tyler Thompson.
Yeah, now we get a little noise from the crowd. The crowd's been kind of quiet in this one. And we got a good student representation on both sides, but they've been fairly quiet.
Certainly reason for the South students to cheer right here in a tie game, as the Panthers have come from behind thanks to the service game of Kelly Ryan, who continues to serve it up nicely. Can BG get this back over the net?
That's a great dig. She knew she had to put a lot behind it.
And she knew she was the last chance to get it over. What great velocity. They can't save it. South's taking the lead, 18-17.
How about that?
Credit to Kayleen Malpass, I think, for the winner that time. Number 11 for the Panthers. Back to serve, Kelly Ryan.
She's on a roll.
Good thing going. And then we jinxed it. Nobody's perfect.
Nope.
She was going for that one.
Going for this corner right here.
Yeah, 1 foot, 6 inches above the net. And just not able to execute that time.
So now you get yourself a close second set. And now it's this is key because Guertin has a chance to take a 2-0 lead, but South knows they are right back in this match.
Bella Reichert's serve being returned by South. It deflects off with 2 hands. They might have to get it back over. They do. I was going to say it might be too many touches. Counted 4. Up in the air on the set. And the touch and a good chance for a BG point. The touch over. What a volley this is. Back and forth. Over the net again. The setup for South. And it hits the floor. What a play.
Garland.
Catherine Garland with the finish.
They had her set up in the corner, and John, I can tell you right now, she put a few of those wide over here. She wasn't going to miss that one.
The push de resistance, as she just gets it over with a little deception on the change-up over a pair of hands in front and one in the back. It fell into no player's land. The setup, BG trying to come roaring back. They're down by 1 still. And that is a point for South.
And she wants to know why. What's she doing?
Somebody touched the net, maybe? It seems to be some sort of violation away from the bouncing ball. 20-18. There's your 20, Tom.
As that was Natalie Houth with the serve, and there's your 20.
The shot, good dig. Can they get it over? One more player. Yes. BG returns. The setup. And save.
Oh, no one was going to get that.
Into the net, though.
Yeah, see, that all started when they had no communication in that corner.
1 point game again. BG trails, but with the serve. 20-19, South up.
So it was 17-13, and South went on a 7-1 run.
Just what they needed. Now can they hang on and take game 2, trailing 1-0 in the match. South with their back to the net. There's good velocity on that shot by Garland. BG trying to answer. They just get it back over. The setup, the touch, the save. Another touch up front. Good job by Morgan Gillis. BG's got to get it over. They do. Gillis fakes. The shot deflected, hits the floor.
That's a key kill right there, number 11.
Kayleen Malpass again from the wing.
Yep.
Back to a 2-point lead for South. Race to 25, correct?
Yes, it is.
So they're 4 points away.
And don't forget, if you go 5 sets, the 5th set is to 15. 21-19 in favor of the Panthers.
Serve by Catherine Garland. Nice low liner. Dug up by Fusco. Touched over and a point. Alex Nutting.
Yeah, see, they're getting... They had great net play, John, in the first set. They haven't had it in this set, and that's been the difference. That and a couple of bad serves.
Julia Foster with the serve. Nice low liner.
South's had the advantage of the net. No call there. She gets it.
Yep. Good dig by Nina Mallingham, but not enough for South to get it back over the net. Not enough teamwork. And
Tom Langer wants.
We're tied at 21.
Langer's setting everything up.
Julia Foster, 2 nice serves in a row.
Gets a running start on that one.
A miss hit.
Yep.
And BG's back in the lead, 22-21. It's become a 3-point game. 4 points if you're South. They need to get back on serve. Julia Foster has other ideas. Low liner. All the way to the back line for Mahalingam. Setup. Shot and in. What a nice placement up front. Number 12 for BG is Alex Nutting.
And all of a sudden, 21-19 turns into 23-21.
BG 2 points away from securing game 2. Timeout, South.
Well, that's quite a little finish we've got going here in this second set with momentum waves.
Yeah, it was 7-1, and I think BG went on a run of their own, Tom.
Well, they went on they're on a 4-0 run right now.
To get back on top by 2. Julia Foster will be serving once again when play resumes here at Bishop Guertin. Excitement on a Wednesday night. Last Wednesday in September, as Tom mentioned, falls flying. It's going to be October this weekend as
Friday
we do more football.
Friday night.
South versus BG football.
How
exciting will that be?
Tell it's turning because we both still have our jackets on.
Yeah. There's a setup for South. We have a whistle though, and it's
a catch. Evidently a catch.
A catch.
24-21, and now serving for the set. And a commanding 2-0 lead is Julia Foster.
Foster's serve, a good one.
Yeah, they weren't sure whether to let it go or not.
The touch.
Oh, and nice touch at all.
Oh, perfect
How do you
shot.
do that with one hand and a light touch, and you still have enough to put it over?
That was number 8, Katrina Norton with the floater, Tom. Well placed.
Yeah, very well placed. 24-22, and now South with a chance.
Yeah, and also a clutch point by Norton. Line drives, a good one. And they get it back over, and somehow South not able to communicate.
How did that happen?
Oh, good return by BG, but it's got to be a disappointing finish there for South.
It's got to be for Guertin, for South. They had climbed so hard and so high to get back in it, taking that 2-point lead, 21-19, and then they fall 25-22. And I don't know how the Cardinals got that over the net.
Yeah, it was so low.
For the naked eye, I didn't think it made it.
It was just a terrific dig. It's sort of like, how did Giancarlo Stanton hit that changeup off his shoe tops for a 3-run homer yesterday?
He's a strong guy.
But no, it was a tremendous dig.
He's a guest hitter,
and return.
John. He's a guest hitter.
He is, yeah.
You know, total guest hitter, and he just saw it, and he is a strong guy.
But he had the angle last night, and so did this return here for BG, even though it came from a low place. Up over the net, and the winner.
Basketball starting December.
Pete Johnson, our executive producer, pointing out that the NHIAA has posted basketball schedules, including for this Bishop Guertin school team, and they'll start on December 10. You mentioned, Tom, a lot of games in early December this year.
Yes, well, that's because the season ends. The finals are February 19th.
So it really is a winter schedule. You got December, actually just the December, winter actually starts in mid-December, but it matches what I think of winter months, December, January, February. Hopefully we'll get him all in without you know what happening.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, hockey will extend into March. Hockey goes to the 12th of March, so they're going to go almost like a normal schedule for them.
Tom and I get crankier about snow and snowfalls and scraping our cars off as we get older.
I can't stand it.
It's the worst part. I mean, when you get into the gym, excitement galore, but then to get to and from sometimes, it's something because the snow. We go into, I don't know how many times we've been inside either North or South Gym, and we come out and we can't find our car. They're buried.
Well, if it's that bad, they usually don't play. So
that's true, yeah.
You know, it's the light stuff where all of a sudden it gets slippery and a lot of cars aren't really ready for it, and boom.
Right.
But, John, it's only September 29th. We can put off the snow talk for another couple of months. You know?
I guess you're right. Yeah, till
Although
December
last year,
anyway.
a month from now, it snowed.
I know I got one destroyed my backyard batting cage in early December. That was the worst one. It had like a lot of heavy ice to it.
Backyard batting cage, huh?
You didn't know I had that?
No.
You got the pull.
You're into it, huh?
Oh, boy.
Well, you are.
Yeah.
You got the pitching machine?
I got an Iron Mike back there, yeah.
You do? How
you know what
about
that is, right? The catapult?
Yeah,
yeah. Fun, fun, fun. If I only had it when I was 10, that would have worked for me. So we go to set number 3. BG, of course, looking for the sweep. South with some promising runs in game 2. Not out of the realm of possibility they could take one here if they can put some points together and stay confident. Julia Foster is going to pick up where she left off.
They jumped out to a 4-1 start and an 8-2 start in the last set. They do that again. You got a South team that's already down 2-0.
Yeah.
The body language may start to show.
Good serve by Foster again. Very consistent. Nice shot. Almost too much English on that to handle from Kayleen Malpass. A lot of spin on that shot, Tom.
That's a great shot.
Yeah. Reminded me of what they do, ping pong guys. English on the paddle. Line drive serve, a sinker. BG does well to get it up and over. A save by Nina. And across. South with a couple points to start this third set.
They've done a nice job here.
Julia Foster started service for BG, but immediately South took it away. And now Catherine Garland going on a little roll here. That is just inside. Nice.
And here are the Panthers coming back and saying, you know what? We're not done yet here, folks.
Wow, Chris Sale or Garrett Cole would have been proud of that as a pitch on the corner. That just got inside the stripe, and it is a point for Catherine Garland. See if we can do it again. Nice line drive. Wow. These things seemed to move, didn't it?
It seemed to slice to our left.
Exactly.
Yep.
That was a knuckler or something. It looked like a soccer kick that didn't stay straight, and or a field goal kick.
Garland on a roll here.
Goes over the other side, just as effective.
A little spin.
BG gets it through some hands at the net. Whoa, that's a good velocity shot. BG handles it. They get it over. The dig. Great point here.
South is on its game now, but not.
What a shot!
Oh, what a shot. That did not look like it had a chance.
The far corner of the diagonal.
Boom, it goes right in.
Kayleen Malpass with a terrific shot, a sniper job, and it goes back into the hands.
That's the shot of the night.
Yeah, it really is. Catherine Garland and South on a huge roll to start this third game. Up 6-0.
6-0 for South. Nashua South.
Catherine Garland with it. Another liner, and it's going to go up in the rafters. 7-0. Garland is unconscious right now.
I tell you, she had a great match against North, and she's doing it again here.
Garland. Another good serve. This one a little more manageable for BG. What do we have? Another point. Somebody with an infraction on the BG side of the net. 8-0. And timeout, Bishop Guertin. What else can they do? They trying to interrupt the rhythm of Catherine Garland. As we look in on the BG huddle, cameraman Tyler Thompson. Well, Tom, you mentioned what a pretty good start that BG had in sets 1 and 2.
Yeah, well, not this time, right? And it's a great start for South. That takes a lot to when you're down 2 sets to love, and you come back with a strong start. That takes a lot to get your mental focus back into it.
What about the individual effort right there? Is that better?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. You watch a lot of volleyball. Have you seen a better serve than this?
I'll tell you what.
With movement?
No, this is one of the better serves I've seen.
Yeah, I don't know if she's doing that on purpose, but the thing moves. Oh, but it moved into the net that time.
Down that time, yeah, exactly.
Sort of like a hard knuckleball that sometimes even the major league pitchers can't control.
But Catherine Garland on an 8-point run as a server. And now Gomez for Guertin.
Gomez glad to get her hands on this to serve.
Yeah, she can finally do. Yeah, exactly. You know, no one was able to serve. That had a little bit of movement to it.
Off the heel of her palm. And that's a really wicked shot that Gomez has handled so easily. Deflected. Point BG.
Yep.
Must have been an open palm or something there.
Bella Richard.
Yep.
She's been very, very strong from that left side. I'll tell you what, though, 8-0 is a hard hill to climb.
You would think. Is that out? That's
it
in.
looked good to me from here.
So BG returns the favor as far as a really good shot just inside the depth of the court. And Gomez back to serve. BG on a bit of a roll here. 3-0. Trying to add to it. Nina with the dig, the setup, and a nice save. The Guertin team
gonna set it up for the corner again. It was a little high on the setup, but they still managed to do it. Richard, she's got some height. She got up there and got her arm back because that setup looked a little high. That assist.
Abigail Kaplan with the winner in the end on the left
and
wing up
let's see
front.
what South's response is. I bet they'll have one. Well, they don't need to. That was long.
Yep.
You can't afford to do that when you're down.
So a 4-0 run there by BG interrupted. Possibly a little bit too much adrenaline behind the shot there by Gomez as it goes long. 9-4 now. South serving. Gomez, nice dig, gets over the net, and it turns into a winner as South can't return. Veronica Gomez takes one right off the hardwood, and it turns into a point. 9-5. BG's got the serve back as it'll be libero Natalie Houth. We're in the third set. BG trying to sweep. South trying to prolong this match. The setup. Mahalingham.
Yeah, see, that's not a shot she's used to making.
Right,
she's
that's
a libero.
not her
She's
thing.
she digs, assists.
Yeah, that was out of necessity. Nobody else could touch it at that point.
And so now it's 9-6. Guertin within 3.
South doesn't want to squander that lead. They were up 8-0. BG roaring back here. Another point for the Cardinals. 9-7. So after the 8-0 beginning to the
this is
game,
the net play we saw from Guertin in set 1. It's back, and also to close out set 2. It's back.
BG on a 7-1 run here.
South needs to get Garland involved, and she does. She digs, and they just watch it.
Yeah,
it was just a lot of communication problems, John. And look up at the board. It's all of a sudden it's just a regular old back and forth match now, right? 9-8.
Yeah. They're going right at Nina Mahalingham too. Oh, now it goes to the other side, and the dig was made by Ishvani Bakwal. Up in the air, who's got it? It's a miscommunication on the BG side this time as it falls to the floor. It's a point for South.
10-8. But they don't get too frustrated when they lose points.
Yeah, it's probably good to have a shorter memory.
Yeah.
Because the next point comes up so quickly on you.
Here's Gillis, though. She's got her game face on.
Shot's going to go over everything.
Shot the libero's not used to hitting.
Exactly.
You know, she puts and Houth puts it too long.
Yeah.
She had a lot of strength on that. 11-8.
11-8. So South still nursing a lead here with the serve.
Gillis,
good movement on that as it sank. The setup, the block goes through some hands. Back line, South gets it over with some extra English. What a save by Houth at the back line.
Oh, nice dig by South right there.
And the block and the point for BG as it lands in.
That's a great block. Their blocking game against North was very effective. And tonight, they just got that one.
South's got to be at wit's end after not winning that point. Natalie Houth that was able to foil their chances with that save near us, the back line here, to keep the point alive. The big hit, and it's a point.
That's a great, great hit by Kelly. I think it was Kelly Ryan.
Exactly. Number 2 on the wing, Kelly Ryan with the winner. BG couldn't get it back over, and South up by 3 with serve at 12. A floater long. The right decision by Natalie Howell to let it go.
That's a tough decision because it's such a soft serve.
It wasn't fisted. It was just an open palm
it's such a
slap.
soft serve. You're thinking, I can hit that back, and then all of a sudden, no, it's going to carry.
On serve for the Cardinals, Bella Reichert. Gets it to the top court, but not
tried
over.
to finesse that. You missed. The one thing with a serve is you got to make sure you get it over. 13-10. That 8-0 start. Still such a tough mountain to climb. But that 8-0 start by South really has them in front here, up 13-10. Ryan now with the serve.
You get the feeling they're going to need a little more, maybe another run at some point here to stay in front. BG very good, very resilient. On the serve, Kelly Ryan. It is out.
Yeah, that one right off the fist.
Yep.
Floated out. Both teams having trouble. I think what's happening now, John, is a little bit of fatigue.
A little bit. Mental also fatigue.
Exactly. 13-11. Guertin down 2 points, but up 2-0 in the match. That barely cleared the net.
Turned into a good serve by Larissa Camoli, barely over the court. Larissa goes to the floor to save it, and it's on the south side of the court.
It made it.
Yep.
It made it over. Now it's a 1-point deficit.
So BG all the way back to possibly tying this third game.
You like that sign they just put up there over there? Tax the rich.
Where's that?
Over the south side. They put it away now. It's right there.
I see
Tax the rich.
Oh my gosh.
So funny.
Is there a socioeconomic difference between these two schools?
I wonder.
Line drive.
No,
BG.
John, and that, but there's no point difference between these two schools right now. We're even
no
at 13.
difference. 13 all on the scoreboard.
It's a quiet student crowd here over for BG, isn't
They're
it?
cerebral, as we see in their
signage.
signage.
They're not really saying a whole. No, that's the south side that's doing that.
I know. I'm saying. Oh, are you talking about both of them? I'm talking about both of them, though. They're kind of subdued for a volleyball crowd. That one's out.
Did it touch anybody? No.
No. If it did, then that would have been South's point. But
14-13. Guertin battles all the way back
and takes the lead. They overcome an 8-0 deficit to begin the third game. And now everything's in line for the sweep. That's a good dig.
What a great effort by Mahallingham. What a great effort, though, by her to keep that point alive by Nina Mahallingham. She's a good libero.
Unfortunately, the effort eventually goes wasted as South cannot get it over the court. And now a 2-point lead for Guertin here in game 3. Line drive and too hot to handle. Larissa Camoli on a roll here.
What? Suddenly, now the Guertin crowd gets going. Now it's 16-13.
Yeah, they can smell the sweep. Camoli, a 6-foot-tall junior, putting a lot behind these serves.
Well, she better not put too much behind it.
Just enough.
Perfect.
Yep, and Nina does another good job of handling it. Gets over the net. South returns. BG gets it over. And it goes awry.
Man.
So South.
See, I think right there.
Wheels kind of coming off here.
I'm not sure. I think that was Garland. She had a chance at a kill, and she did a soft drop.
Yeah.
I think you got to. I think South's got to
put the
show
pressure on the defense.
They got to show some authority at the net right now. They were doing it throughout the match.
Yeah.
Weren't getting them the points for it, but they need to do it now.
They do. Now or never. Down by 4 and 2-0 in sets. John Collins along with Tom King. Our cameraman is Tyler Thompson and executive producer Pete Johnson alongside as the teams from South and Bishop Guertin play a series of games and matches this week, and we look forward to Friday night lights, the football game at Stello's between two powerful running backs, as Tom previewed it.
Bellavance and
Charlie
Campo.
Bellavance and Josh Campo.
Right. Then the two quarterbacks can really run as well. Suazo and Rutstein.
Oh, sure. It should be a shootout. Watch it be a defensive battle.
And South has got a little bit more depth at the skill position because they've also got Connor Rousel.
Don't forget.
Yeah, this is a deep South team offensively. They just need to be able to do it. The other night, they did it. A lot of still people are talking about whether that was about that play. I'd love to see that 2-point conversion again somewhere on tape.
It's a great contested point here, and South gets it.
Yep.
I think there was two hands cradling the ball at one point there, so South gets the point and is trailing by 3. Needing to go on a roll here on service.
Mallingham will serve.
Mallingham.
She was good in the North match.
From the back line.
Nice
good
serve. Oh, boy.
South had a BG had a scramble. South just gets it over. They're really not setting up any spike shots.
Go for the kill there and almost got it. South, now it's Garland and it's long.
It was the right idea, but too much on it.
Just what I said, go for an authoritative hit, but oh well. 18-14.
Doesn't look good for South to prolong this match as they're down 2-0 and a 4-point lead now with a great service person at the line.
Serve.
Julia Foster. She's very good at it.
She dropped it in there. Mallingham had no chance.
I think she authored that big run they went on in game 2. And here she is again on serve.
19-14. Cardinals looking to be the first to get to 20. Then you, like I said, then you start to play a little bit.
Foster.
Gives you a little bit of a, with a tip off
you
the
know
net.
It's your night when that happens.
Yeah, you sure do. That's it, you know. You definitely know it's your night.
I was just watching her have fun with that shot like I meant to. Brushes the shoulder off. 20-14. Julia Foster, another nice serve.
Another nice serve, yep. South's able to return it.
There you go, too long.
No, too long.
Gotta get the angle on that.
Is that Garland again? Yep.
Yep. Catherine Garland looks a little down after that. All she needs a little more angle, and that would be a deadly shot.
Boy.
Foster. Not enough that time.
Yeah, you opened the door.
Yeah. 21-15. All South needs, Tom, is another 8-0 run.
They did it earlier, and you've got
you got the right person back there.
You got the right person serving in Garland.
Remember, we were gushing about her serves, and that's an indication.
We are just jinxing them right and left.
I know. I just saw it in her body language, though. She just, I don't know. She just seems down after that, but she shouldn't. She's got a lot of skill and that short memory.
So now it goes back to Gomez, who I think has had the best luck serving tonight. 22-15, 3 points away from a sweep.
Gomez just powers it into the middle. South able to return. The setup. Back line. Over. Climbs over.
Oh, what a save it. And now they're going to go for a big hit there. No. Oh.
They get it over.
Guertin's a little disorganized. And there's a hit to Stanton. And it's a point for Guertin. 23-15.
That's a fair ball in the Kingdom, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
The trop.
It hits that little pole there. And
unfortunately, that's out here in volleyball. So BG point. They're 2 away from a sweep. South trying to do the impossible, come all the way back.
I think the back line for Guertin has really done the job here. And that point is too long. Sullivan again with that strength. She's hit them more long than in tonight with her serves and her hits.
Kayleen Malpass looking for some magic here from the service line.
23-16.
Nice serve. Great dig by Houth.
Sullivan's done a great job with those.
There you go.
That's a good hit.
Perfectly placed by Morgan Gillis.
That's the one thing South hasn't done tonight is hit it where they ain't, because Guertin has had great coverage in the middle.
They sure have. They've Bishop Guertin's range is incredible. Sometimes they get the balls you just don't think they have any chance at.
It's 23-17.
And there's a case in point, but
it's the net, 23-18.
Oh, Kayleen Malpass does have some magic in that service hand back there.
This is getting interesting. 5-point lead for the Cardinals. They're 2 away from the sweep.
And South's 2 away from 20. Oh.
And that time, and she knew it.
Yeah.
And now we got match point.
1 point away for Bishop Guertin. And Natalie Houth will serve it up for the win. 2-0 in games, up 24-18 on the scoreboard in the race to 25. Jump serve.
Good serve.
Nina with the back line.
And that's it.
And it's the winner. Bishop Guertin takes it 3-0.
Wow.
Well, South had their moments, Tom, but just couldn't break through and win a game.
Yep. Guertin controlled this thing from the start, but South had that 8-0 lead, John.
Oh, I know.
8-0 lead. You gotta take that one.
You gotta. So instead of at least 2-1 or 3-1 finish, we got 3-0, and Bishop Guertin marches on. BG will be playing in their next game against Londonderry. That's a tough matchup for the Cardinals. That'll be on Monday at home right here, while South plays tomorrow night against Concord at South. For Tom King, our cameraman Tyler Thompson, and my executive producer Pete Johnson, I'm John Collins, thanking you for watching. And a 3-0 Bishop Guertin victory here in girls volleyball tonight. Good night, everybody, from Bishop Guertin High School.